CW here. We got another scope on the bench. Let's see what else we got here. Monstrum's got some pretty neat stuff. This is a couple of things from them. This is one of their brand new scope mounts. I had them send in to try, take a look at. And it looks pretty good. There you go. It comes in a nice box. A plastic bag seal. Spare wrench. Not too bad weight. It's a nice, very nice looking. Nicely machined. You know what I gotta get? I gotta get a 30mm one of these back. I had one and I don't know where the heck it went. So I can check, you know, true and all that. Scope alignment and such. I'm doing more and more 30mm scopes. And oh, look at there. It's got 3 recoil shoulder lugs. That's nice. And it's for a pick rail. So it won't fit a weaver. But it's designed for ARs. Looks like it's a standard 15 Torx. And it looks really good. Monstrum logo on the back. These are really attractive priced right now. So I'd recommend you check them out if you're in the need for one. But that looks pretty nice. We'll put that in stock when we need one. There it'll be. It's called the Deadlock cantilever scope mount, and it's available cantilevered or straight up and down. 30 and 34mm. I don't know about 1 inch. There we go. And then we've got a Banshee, but it's not a low power variable. This is an MPVO, medium powered variable. This is a Banshee 2-10 by 30. Second focal plane, black. Let's pull it out and see what we got. Just a sleeve. Hey, it's sealed. Brand new scope. Okay, right out of the box, we got the scope. It comes with a battery, a wrench, something else there. I don't know really what it is. A screw, it looks like. A couple screws. 4 screws. A cleaning cloth and some instructions. Lifetime Monstrum guarantee. And it looks like this one comes, I wasn't sure if it did or not. Yep, this one comes with a mount too. So here's another Monstrum mount. This is a standard one. And this one has 4 lugs. And it's farther forward cantilevered. This one doesn't look quite as nice as that one does. Not quite as nice as that one. But I'm sure it'll work fine. It's got that dreaded sticker on there. It says made in China. But let's see. We'll leave that in there. We'll leave that in there. Put that over here. And here's the thing we want to see. Is the Optic. This is a 30mm tube. I told you second focal plane. It's a good looking scope. We'll get the battery out of here. All right, comes with flip up covers, front and back. Okay, that's good. A lot of these you got to look at. They'll have a bigger tube, but they won't have a large objective. The glass will be really small, so it may be a 30mm tube, but it'll have 24mm objective. And that, you know, that makes a difference with the light it can let in and clarity. Okay, 2 to 10. Nice. Very, very nice. Just right. Capped turrets. Nice. Okay, quarter minute. Quarter minute clicks. Resettable to 0. Little bit mushy. Not bad. I don't believe this is a excuse me, very expensive optic. Quarter minute. I don't know what kind of specs are on it. All right, it's a smaller back here. I'm not remembering what this reticle is. Okay, wow, it's nice and clear. Sorry about bumping the camera. Even just down here in the basement. Wow, that's really crisp and clear. And I didn't even adjust the fast focus eye relief. Nice. That reticle is really nice. Right to the edge, full. Very nice. It's got a dot and a little bitty ladder. I have to read up to see what the dimensions are. It looks like it's red and green. And it comes with a battery in it. And it looks like it's pretty darn bright. This might be daylight. I keep bumping my light. I'm sorry. This might be daylight bright. Let's get this over on the stand and see if I can let you see this reticle. Waterproof, fogproof, shockproof. It's not heavy. That's one thing I really don't like about a lot of the LPVOs is they're wicked heavy. And they said that this was going to be different. We'll have to pull the directions out and see some of the specs on this, because I think you're going to be interested in knowing. 5 levels of red and green illumination. Half MOA clicks. Okay, I didn't, but it said quarter on here. It says half MOA click windage and elevation. But on the turrets it says quarter. So which is right? Don't know. Don't know. That's a big question. Usually they're half. But that's what an LPVO. This being an MPVO, this could be, oh, see, you know? All right, look here. This is probably a generic for the Banshee line, which most of the Banshees are low power variable. This is a newer offering, being an MPVO. So I'm going to say it probably is quarter, which is what I had hoped for. Adjusting windage elevation, sighting the scope. There's the reticle, in case I can't get a good picture of it for you. So it's got hash marks, tick marks. We're going to have to read and see. It says a BDC. What exactly those are. Designed with a set of hash marks for estimated distance and bullet drop compensation. But it doesn't say how much and what their value is. So it's a generic manual. Let's hope that we can get some more information online. Oh, we get a sticker. And that's all there is in there. I assume those screws are probably for the mount and the wrench as well. All right, let's get it over on the tripod. Okay, we got really good eye relief. I tell you, I'm a good 4.5 inches from the objective. I mean, from the rear of the scope here, the diopter, adjustable diopter. And there's the reticle. Hopefully it's focused. I can't see it really good. But there's the reticle inside. Now it's not going to change with power, so there's no reason to go through the power range. But that's just a white background, so you can't really tell the clarity. And the camera's not going to do it any justice anyway. They never ever do, because you're just seeing as good as the camera can see. But it's very, very, very clear. I really like it. All right, let's get it mounted up. I got a different one to mount this on. I'm trying to video this because it's pretty amazing. Don't know if it's going to come through. It's very hard to hold. What you're looking at is the scope to the collimator, and it's dead on. It's dead square, dead centered, right out of the box. So I didn't move the turrets, and I just attached the collimator to the end, and it's dead lined up with the grid. It's very strange how it's moving, because we're looking at a couple of different focal planes, and it's trying to focus on everything. So it's kind of a difficult thing to video, so I apologize for making your eyes wonky. I hope that it's coming through. I think it is. What I'm showing you is the crosshairs are dead lined up in the center of the collimator at the end of the barrel. I didn't move anything. This is everything set from the factory. So let's hope that's a good omen. And here it is. Some might say I'm a little loopy. I'm taking off a Leopold. I'm mounting a Banshee. Quality. This is a great scope. It's been a great scope. This is one of the few Leopolds that I actually bought new way back in the day. This is a VX2. I think it's a VX2. I don't think it's a VariX. I think it's a VX2 3-9 matte finish. Don't know what it cost. You can't buy them today. Used, I think these are probably around 3 beans used. This Banshee was a little over 100 beans. This is 3-9. This is 2-10. So it's getting me one smaller and one larger zoom. One more power zoom and one up and down. It's getting me 30 millimeter. I opted, this is a set of cantilever rings. Now you see that's kind of close, but it does clear. I pulled it back. I wanted to, it's got so much eye relief that I really would like to push it forward a little bit. It's fine. I shoulder it and it's fine. Now this particular rifle is my 3.58, and I've got a really short length of pull on it because it's designed for cold weather hunting. So this length of pull is about 3/4 of an inch shorter than my regular. So that just makes it that you're crowding the scope just a little bit more. So I thought maybe if I put this cantilever ring in the front, in the back rather, in the front where it usually goes, it might allow me to get the scope just a little bit farther forward, but it doesn't. As you can see, it crashes into the base before. Now I could go in there and I could take off the edge of that base, but I'm only going to gain myself, 100 thousandths at most, 120 and 25 thousandths. Not enough to do it. But I've got a full, I'm not crowding, I'm not blacking out, I'm fine. The eye relief is fine, so no reason to worry about it. I did pull it back. I pushed it up till it touches and I pulled it back. So it's, it clears fine, no touch. Everything's fine. That noise you hear is the Optic. It makes that noise. It's not touching anything. Moves freely and nicely. I showed you that it lined up perfect. Perfect center of the bore, as the collimator said it was. So I have pretty high hopes. It's beautiful, clear. It's got a little bit of a different reticle for hunting, but I like a dot, and it does have illumination. So that might be nice, low light, end of the day, beginning of the day. I really like 30 millimeter for what they offer for light gathering. And I'll tell you, this is every bit as clear as this. Again, this is 30-year-old technology. And I've said this many times. The inexpensive scopes today, with the technology, the quality of workmanship, well, the quality of glass, really, the coatings and the quality of the glass, really, are inexpensive scopes today, are every bit of what our good scopes were back 30 years ago. Our Redfields, our Leopolds, our Weavers, you know, we're every bit as good as those. Every bit. So, yeah, I'm taking off a Leopold and putting on a Monstrum. And I know Monstrum's happy about that. Will I be? We'll see. I can always put it back. I do have it mounted up in Leopold rings. You know, they're Leopold dual dovetail rings and bases. And I really like those. I can't say enough good things about them. But in all honesty and fairness, I did order up a pair of Tallies. Now there's a sticker over it, but it's, by looking closer you can read it. Tally lightweight rings, 30 millimeter medium. Now these are bases and rings in one. These are darn solid and super lightweight, much lighter than these. And they're much cheaper. These are about 50 beans. These rings are almost 50 beans, and those bases are another 30. So you're getting a heck of a quality product here for less money and saving on weight. I can't recommend these enough. Tally lightweight, one-piece base and rings. So there we go. All right, everyone. I'll get this to the range, and we'll do a quick range video on it. But, you know, it's just to see how I like it. So we'll probably roll it in with something else. But I like the looks of it. Weight-wise, they're pretty close. I should have weighed them. They're pretty close. This is not a heavy scope, so I really didn't gain any weight perceivable. And I picked up a little bit of power. So there we go. God bless everybody. CW out.